Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We'll see the Jayhawks facing Milwaukee. Well, Clark, it may not be for everyone, but we have a great defensive matchup this evening in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is for me, Kevin. I mean, I like... to see defense take center stage sometimes. I love when teams get after it and make it hard for each other to score. And if you're a basketball purist, this is must-watch TV.
Harper with the steal. Over Wall. And Whiteside slams it home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
At the Wall. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Harper, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Badgers foul. Abraham, first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Good work inside. Leonard getting strong position there for the finish.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him on both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Badgers with possession here. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Inside. Back to Harper. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. A three from Wembanyama. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. Kemp can't hit. And the Jayhawks have possession. Trailing by 2. Wall. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Outside Harper. To the middle. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. 4-on-3 break. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And the shot is good. Popping in off the front of the rim.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Jayhawks making a change here. And the Badgers with possession here. Here's Wade. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
And both free throws good for Wade. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Here's Kemp. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. And the Jayhawks again can't hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
And the Jayhawks have possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
That one goes in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Williamson outside. Knocked loose. Harper with the steal. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. Towns with the steal. Goes up. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Oh, the passing skills of Ball are terrific. Just imagine him only getting better at this.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 8.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Rizachet. Lets it go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Six to shoot. Here's Williamson. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right side, Harper. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Badgers are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Pass to Rizachet. Towns the screen. From deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Rizachet's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jayhawks. They get a hand on it. Over in the corner, Kemp. Wade outside. And the rejection by Towns.
When Towns bears down on that defensive side of the floor, you see his promise as a shot blocker.
Jayhawk substitution. Victor Wembanyama. Kawhi Leonard. Klay Thompson.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Harper. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams have probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And the Jayhawks with possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marcus Camby.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Wade outside. Takes it inside. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
And stolen by Whiteside. It's Crawford with the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Badgers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Crawford. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Lambier's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Leonard. Wembanyama. down low. Lays it up off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Teams changing it up here. And so Crawford will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Rodman.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Hawkins. Kicks it out to Wagner. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Thompson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
The drive by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Crawford with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. From downtown. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Williamson. Nice defense from Wagner. The Badgers leading by 3. Stolen by Thompson. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Another miss by Williamson. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
4th team foul.
He misses the free throw.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. At the top of the key, Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Crawford. The Badgers working the ball around now. Here's Hawkins. Kicks it out to Crawford. And the 3 ball is good. Crawford's got 8. Williamson right side. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Badgers lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Wall attacking. And he banks in the layup. Wall's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Jayhawks.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And that passing ability is going to be something Leonard will have to develop to supplement his game.
Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. And here we go. Wade It's tipped.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Milwaukee trails by 5. Outside Harper. Pass to Whiteside. On the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
It's tipped.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Wall with the ball for the Jayhawks. They lead by 1. Pass to Wembanyama. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 9. Got a hand on it. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Towns throws it down.
Thunderous jam by Towns. This is what everybody wants to see from the big fella.
To the paint. And the jam by Whiteside. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Wembanyama for 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall.
Jayhawk substitution. Zion Williamson. Zachariah Riza-Shea. Lonzo Ball.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wade. Double team on Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Jayhawks making a change here.
Badgers foul. Harper. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ball. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
2 minutes and
1:57
2 minutes.
left in the third. The kick out to Harper. Clock at 4. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Down low. Kemp with the steal. Here's Wade. A slam dunk by Wade.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. The Badgers making a switch here. 1:33 left to play in the third. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Outside, Towns. Offline with his three. Milwaukee in the lead. 59 seconds left in the third. Hawkins with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. And that's a foul called on Bol.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Ball. And no good that time. Nice D from Crawford. Here's the Badgers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Third team foul.
Free throw drops for Crawford.
At the line, the Roar Badgers.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Towns has the ability to definitely dominate down there. I think it's all about him continuing to attack.
Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And the rejection by Towns. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground.
48.
Milwaukee on top.
47.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here is Harper. Leonard with the steal. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee with the ball. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Baseline jumper. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Wade outside with the drive. Three-pointer. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And Wade has proven to be a terrific facilitator. Makes incredible decisions for his teammates.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Ball. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Pocket 6. The kick out to Wall. Here's the three. The Badgers pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
Shooting for the Jayhawks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Wade left side. Corner shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Badgers making a switch here. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Badgers making a switch here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
Thanks so much, David. Hamby the screen.
Wagner's a forward that just has a lot of ability. I mean, he does everything. He can score, rebound, and move well without the rock, too. His versatility, impressive.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 in the second half. Wade outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. And the Jayhawks with possession. It's a one-point game. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Wade with it. Picked up by Thompson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for two.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Milwaukee making a switch. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. All with it. Now defended by Grant. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And that one falls for Harper. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Here's Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Harper. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
Wall looking it over. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Fast break, Milwaukee. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one. They threw him off just enough.
And he gets it back. Here's Wall. That one's not going to go. Milwaukee trails by 4. Good on the first, and then narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
And Towns throws it down.
You see how eager Towns is to deliver for his team when they're in need.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wade. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. And the dunk by Towns.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Thompson. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Towns down low. Over Harper. And it's Towns missing. And it's Kemp at the elbow. Right side up top. And so the Jayhawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks.